slide, you can't drive. That's it. That's just the rule.
Bitch, I'm gassed up. Bitch, I'm gassed up. Bitch, I'm gassed up. Bitch, I'm gassed up.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to TOOFAST TV, and today we got a crazy episode for you guys. I got some crazy cars we want to show you, and it's a very sunny day, very hot day. As you can see, we got this bright red car belonging to our buddy Martin. Say what up, Martin.
What's up?
So this baby right here doesn't only look good, but he's telling me it's a track monster. Tell us a little bit about this this beast right here, Martin.
So it's a 2002 Honda S2000, new Formula Red. It's supercharged. It's got pretty much everything done to it to be time attack ready. Big brake kit, suspension, all the supporting mods for the supercharger. As you can see, the wing and the roll bar.
And he doesn't play, guys. I'm telling you, this car is not just built for the track, but he takes it out on the track. How often do you go? He said the last 5 years, all he did was track it.
Yeah, I've been pretty much at every CSCS event in the last 5 years. Done a Grid Life event as well. Lots of podiums to show for it. But yeah, lots of good competition the last few years, especially with a couple other S2000s. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You can really tell, like, all the mods, it's all function. It's function over form, baby. And you can see this function and form, I guess, bro, because the thing looks super sexy. You did a really nice job, man. All tasteful mods. Like, the wing is so nice. It really, like, suits it with the hard top. It's half carbon. You showed me.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen this. I haven't seen much carbon in hard tops, and this one, it's a beast. I just love the style. Take a look at it, guys. Take a look at that. Take a look at that carbon right there. Carbon wing too. Oh my gosh. So not just the aerodynamics, guys, but at any time he can take the top off. So whatever he's feeling, you know.
You want to do that for us? You want to take the top off?
We can do
it all.
Hell yeah.
And he's got the sick APR mirrors. I love those mirrors. Like, so that's what I'm talking about. Like little tasteful mods that just make it look super aggressive. And if you take a look at his tires, you can tell these are some super sticky boys. Okay, Trofeo R, guys. Tell us a little bit about your specs.
Yeah, the Trofeo R's, I mean, as a lot of people know, that's the spec tire for CSCS now, so I've been using them for a while. They're a pretty good tire, 60 tread wear. They're on a, I should forget the name of my rim now, but it's Wedge Sport.
Oh yeah, what's
17 by 10 plus 50. So it's pretty aggressive offset, but it's pretty much made just for this car, this offset. And yeah, I mean, like
17 by 10s all around, right?
Yeah, 17 by 10 all around, square setup,
It's a thick
255.
Because every second counts at the track, guys. That's
right.
why 255, you don't need to spare none of that.
That's right.
And it sticks nice, no?
Oh yeah, it sticks great. Yeah, this car is all about function. I think literally the mirrors and the steering wheel are the only non-racing items.
Yeah.
Everything else is just purpose
You can
built.
still say the mirror is kind of aerodynamic.
Yeah,
you know,
you
it's
could,
APR. It's
yeah.
not like a no-name
Weight
mirror.
reduction too?
Weight reduction for
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
But the thing that really caught my attention is the Stop Tech big brakes in the front. So guys, it's full-out track built car. It's not just is it supercharged, but you got the big brakes in the front to stop you, you know? So running Motul fluid, or are you running for the fluid?
Yeah, Motul fluid for sure. You know, I gotta say, like, if anybody's thinking of getting the Stop Tech kit, highly recommended. It's
Pick it up at TOOFAST Auto
it's a
Parts.
huge difference. It's, you know, great brakes, barely fades, like, especially for a light car like this. It's
Perfect
like,
for the track.
Yeah, perfect for the track. And the good part is that it's like Porsche style caliper, so it fits like tons of brake pads. Like your options are pretty much endless for this kit.
Really good. The interior's got a crazy roll cage, and that's why we're gonna take the top off after, because we gotta show you, you know, who doesn't like a nice, beautiful, you know, redhead with her top off, right? That's what I'm talking about. My wife's gonna kill me, but, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to look under the hood. I'm telling you, you gotta show us, Marty. You gotta show us, you know, like right under the hood. I know you're hiding some monster right there, because I heard him pull up, and all I heard supercharger just spooling, and I.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, how much jam are you making? Are you gonna tell us, or?
We're making 420 wheel horsepower and 260 wheel torque. It's a road trek style supercharger. So it's basically a turbo, but it's spun by a belt. So I like it because it's a very linear power band, and the car drives still like it used to drive before, with very you know, aggressive throttle response. So as you know, a lot of people, you know, they turbo their car. You do make more jam at the end of the day, but you do lose a lot of throttle response. So that's why I went with this kit. You know, it also has its downfalls. It definitely overheats a lot, but you know, we've done a lot to mitigate that.
Yeah, you have a really big intercooler, I see. So cool that down. And you have the upgraded CSF rad. But you got a lot of heat soak with that.
The rad helps a lot, but definitely the biggest thing for cooling was actually when I ripped out the AC and then put the bumper and the hood on. That was like the biggest game changer in terms of cooling, because
it really helps.
Yeah, it really helps like circulate the air, and then eventually I think I would do a V mount to get it a little bit more cooler, so that I can do some, you know, extended lapping, or you know, do maybe 5-10 laps, right? Because
I'm not worried about the heat.
Hot day, you feel a lot of power loss.
Exactly, right? And even at CSCS, when I do like the exhibition race, the max attack, like after 5 laps, this thing is ready to blow up, you know. So it's too hot.
Every second count when you're racing. Every second counts, and this is what this car is. It's a full-out track car, you know. It's not like it's not here to be just baby. It's here to be driven like it's supposed to, and that's what I love to see, you know. And as like you can see, most guys won't be able to tell you that their supercharger is heat soaking, you know, but this car has been taken to its limit, and as you can see, he's always looking for the next step to keep it cooler, to gain that extra second on the track. And that's what it is when you're building a track car. When you have that, it's like it's an addiction. That's what it is. You gotta be the fastest, right?
You gotta be the fastest,
sure,
man.
You see his shirt? Red Bull, baby.
You gotta keep dishing out that money.
He's ready to race right now, okay? Put this guy in a race car, guys, please, bro.
Put me in an F1 car.
Put him in an F1
please.
car. He's ready for that. You see?
The new Lewis Hamilton?
I'll pull Williams out. You know, I'll help Williams out. I'll put them back on podium.
Guys, take in the battery. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Full out race car. It doesn't need a crazy battery. Just need it to start and get on the track and.
And you know what? Like, a lot of people talk about these little batteries.
Starts are real nice.
Starts every time. It's a great battery. Like, as long as you like trickle charge it over the winter and maintain it. Yeah. Honestly, it never gives me a hard time. Sometimes I can even play music for half an hour, which is pretty unheard of for a little battery like that. They usually,
on my big battery, my car dies after half an hour.
Yeah, they usually die pretty quick. So
for you guys that don't know, it's a weight reduction thing, because every pound counts.
And batteries are heavy, if you didn't know.
Definitely. And I think this battery only weighs about 8 to 10 pounds.
Whoa.
It's definitely a lot better than like the 50-pound Honda battery that come with it. Is ridiculous, right?
What are you running for suspension in this?
It's KW V3. I'm gonna put this down because I don't have a hood pin. Lightweight reduction.
Lightweight. We don't need no hood props around here, guys.
You held that up for a long time. It's that carbon fiber helping out.
You can see, guys, his muscles are building up, even though it's very lightweight.
Yeah, but it's a no-name hood. No lie, I got a good deal on it, and actually when I was buying the bumper, the guy had it sitting there, so I had to buy it just literally for the airflow. But yeah, for the suspension, it's a KW V3.
Oh, KW, very nice.
Yeah, it's a highly recommended setup. Like, honestly, I think especially for this car, between this and the Ohlins, I think those are the go-to suspension.
100%.
Other than that, I don't think it's really worth it. You really need a good suspension for this type of car.
Take a look at these tires. You know, this is what Formula One car tires look like. You know, you get that little wear on the side. That's how you know he was taking those turns at least 150. I was saying, you know, or maybe more. I don't know. It depends how crazy this man is. We'll see. Check him out at the next CSCS event. Now, I just want to hear this thing run, bro. Can you fire it up? What should we do? Should we take the top off first? Or should we
could, yeah.
Oh, let's take the top. I want to see this roll cage. That's what I want to see right now. That roll cage, I don't know, man. It's just a teaser. If you see that X right there, it's like, but I know there's something crazy under that.
You saying you can do a one man by yourself?
No, not one man.
Okay. I was gonna be like, damn, that's really like.
You can, but that's extremely sketchy, and I wouldn't try it.
After all that work Rob did, you don't want to scratch it up, do you?
Exactly, right? Like he kept me right for 5 years. I don't want to f it up now, you know.
Rob painted this hardtop 5 years ago.
5 years. Can you believe that? 5 years of this paint.
Yeah, you did a good
A lot of
job.
track days. A lot of.
All right, grab that side. You're just gonna lift straight up.
All right.
Ooh, baby.
No, that's light, guys. That's light. You see, he's got the trick.
Oh, he's got to put that little piece of fabric.
And it doesn't even touch the floor. It's a floating hardtop.
Floating hardtop.
But wait, what do we see here? Holy moly.
Look at that.
What kind of roll cage is this, brother? Half cage.
Okay, this is a hard dog. I know it's a weird ass name.
Hard
but that's
dog,
Hard
baby.
dog.
Yeah, that's the name of the company. They actually make a lot of roll bars for Miatas, but they also make it for the S2000.
Yeah, it would make sense. It's a very similar style.
But yeah, great price. I think it was only like $1,500 bucks, which
Wow.
is a great price for you know, bolting cage, and it's I think it's, you know, very safe, like for non-welding, because they came with like 3/8 plates that, you know, sandwich the whole frame and
Wow.
stuff like that with, you know, tight grade 10 bolts. So
You can see right where it bolts up. And
yeah,
that's amazing.
it's super solid, and
You definitely need that. It's
and
like,
it definitely helps the chassis rigidity as well. You definitely notice a difference.
besides the safety, like,
Yeah.
for sure, the cages are. It's a must for any convertible car. I would definitely run it. On
Safety
any track.
number 1, clout number 2.
That's it. And I like your seatbelt, race quit, baby. With a
Proper harness
seat.
bar too.
Oh yeah. That's
See
the
those
way.
people running harnesses with no harness bar?
But this is a full-out track car. He runs at CSCS and
Get it right.
He did a very nice job for a track monster right here.
Cleanest
Full
track
3-inch
monster
exhaust.
I've seen.
Oh yeah, it's a very clean track monster. Super aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Because he keeps it clean.
The Voltex wing does a lot for the car. I mean, a lot of people had their doubts about it and said, oh, you won't go faster, especially at TMP, but it's been proven to be at least a second faster because you can really push it, especially on the first corner. So the wing is a huge mod, especially for this car.
When I ran a wing on my S14, I instantly felt the downforce on the back. Like,
Yeah.
if you run a decent sized wing and something that's actually like structurally on the trunk, not like shaking all over the place, you will feel a difference on downforce.
So
on
not
the
an
track.
Amazon Basics wing?
You know, it depends if you know. But this type of wing, like APR, it's proven to be aerodynamic. They go through wind channels, wind tunnels, and all that testing before it's even sold. So that's why you're paying slightly more, but the engineering is there behind all these types of products, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said even these mirrors, you never know. They're aerodynamic. Shave you like maybe 0.1 of a second or something.
Hey, every
0.0.
millisecond counts.
Every millisecond counts when you're racing.
But yeah, definitely the wing worth every dollar, no doubt.
And it looks dirty.
And
It does look dirty.
Definitely looks good.
But again, performance first, look second.
Absolutely, yeah. Always. This whole car, I mean, I bought the car bone stock, and I literally, like, I started racing it when it was bone stock, had nothing done to it, and I slowly start putting mods on it over time, and yeah, man, here we are 6 years later.
Nice.
I don't know how many dollars later, but I could have probably bought a house by now, or two.
Oh, makes sense. I'm in that same boat. Well, let's hear this monster right
Yeah,
now.
start her up.
All I keep looking at is the exhaust, and you got the gold foil around it, so I just know that
I'm warning you now, there is no muffler.
there is no muffler.
We're good. All right, guys, we're gonna go deaf together. Let's do this.
got smoked up, man.
I did, bro. Ruptured the eardrum
That's
too.
crazy, man. And you hear the supercharger in the front. Ooh.
I couldn't hear the supercharger in the front. I'm gonna have to stand in the front to hear that. That thing is loud,
Yeah,
boy.
that's crazy.
Whew.
Fully straight pipe.
It's okay. So it's a custom exhaust. It does have it has a Jazzy Cat from Vibrant, which is a race cat. It has Vibrant resonator and then no muffler, straight from the resonator, nothing.
Wow.
And 3-inch right from the header.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
Like nobody really has a setup like this, and it's
Yeah.
definitely one of the loudest cars out there. I think at CSTS, if it's
Definitely
possibly the loudest car usually. But on the street, it's it's obviously ridiculous. But I don't drive it on the street too much, so it's all right.
Guys, keep in mind, so when you put a turbocharger on a car, it really muffles the sound. When you put a supercharger, the exhaust is just the way it is. So this thing sounds insane, like just like a race car. Hey, can we go for a ride?
Absolutely.
Let's go for a rip. I can't wait. It's recording, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. You know, this is very comfortable for the passenger, I'm telling you guys. They didn't put no crazy bucket seats. It's just the OEM.
May I get the door for you?
Oh, thank you very much, my
No
friend.
problem.
Always gotta put on the seatbelt, you know. You never know if we're going flying. We got this big wing. I always love the digital dashes on the S2Ks. The digital dashes are my favorite. All right, the procedure of putting on the seatbelt.
Suck in your gut
Yeah.
and click.
Click, click. When you hear the click, you're good. Click, click.
Click. Ready to go.
Boom, boom, boom. You can hide the deck, you know. It's all about that race life. Is it stock diff?
It actually has a Tomei 1.5.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you'll feel it clunking once in a while.
That's a beast, Tom. It's a boosted VR6. So you're gonna make it right on the street here. Woo-hoo. It just runs so smooth. Over here it's kind of bumpy. Just wait till we go on there's a right turn and it gets very smooth from there. So this thing actually, the suspension's so nice. You can really feel the KWs are so smooth. Put those windows up and you feel that aerodynamics actually. I'm serious. That's pretty. I love the S2s. You're gonna go right over here. And then this here, right here, is a really nice smooth road. Look at those brakes! Now that's some raw power, some raw braking. Oh man. Skillful downshifting, I love that. And a nice drift! Woo! That supercharger really puts you in the sea, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, bro.
It
that's-
never gets boring, that's for sure.
I don't think this car can ever get boring, man. You hear that supercharger whine, you fucking want to drift? Plus the left right here, bro. This thing is nuts. Yeah, I really love the handling and the suspension, man. The way you drifted that, like you had full control.
Yeah, it's super easy to drive it.
Wow, man. Wow.
It's always like, honestly, I honestly think it's like one of the easiest cars to drive on the track, personally.
But the way you got it set up, man, that's a lot of like, it's a lot of track features you got on this beast. From the, even like the Cusco 1.5 way diff, like that really, you feel that when you're drifting it back
Definitely,
there.
yeah.
It really put the power down real solid, man. Like locked up nice, like it locked up like a nice welded diff, like just fucking slid.
It wasn't too bad with the stock diff because the stock diff is also Taurus and LSD.
Yeah.
But I mean, on the track, for if you want like perfect traction, definitely 1.5 is the way to go. It definitely helps out. And I mean, if you really should build a diff on this car. I've only blown one. I've been lucky, but they are prone to blowing up, especially if you launch it.
Especially with the power that you got right now.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Yeah.
But when we pulled up here, man, you warmed up those tires nice. Like you could just hear the rocks sticking up. Man, thank you for taking us for a rip, bro. TOOFAST TV. We really appreciate you, man. Like this was a wild ride, man.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, man.
Yo, look at that steering wheel, guys. Momo, baby.
TOOFAST TV.
Hey,
Yeah.
he already knows what it is.
I know what it is.
Gang-ish. So high off this rubber.
Your laughter gets every time.
Can't slide. You can't drive. It is what it is.